Hello and welcome to Meditation Monday, everybody. We
Hello.
are here again, here again for our weekly meditation, and um, just really grateful to be here and grateful for everybody's support and just showing up for yourselves, showing up, making time for the stillness and um, time to kind of let go and empty yourself out. Interesting, interesting thing to do in meditation and prayer, really. Um, but my little Scarlet, my little 9-year-old, started Kung Fu last week, and I made it to one of her. I made it to her class this afternoon, and at the end, the teacher closed them out in a circle. They sit in a circle, and he read from some Taoist texts, and they meditate. And he's reading about emptiness, like why do we meditate? Um, to find the stillness and to why is it better to be empty than full? And he asked some of the kids, and one of the kids said, "Well, if you're in a fight, you can just like clear the space, get out, and let them fight themselves." And the guy's like, "Yeah, that's great." And one of the other little kids said, "Well, if you're empty, you have room to be filled up." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, these little kids are wise." And he said, "Yeah, exactly. Like if you have a flower vase and it's full, and you go to put flowers in it, it's no good to you." Um, so for me, I know one of the main benefits from my meditation and prayer is just to empty out, become an empty vessel, and that's been my prayer for years, to become an empty vessel for God's will. Um, and it feels like um, meditation is just a still spot, um, that I can have nothing in my mind and just empty out totally. And um, yeah, so really glad to be here. And I think we'll do a little a little stretch tonight. Maybe you want to go 30 minutes tonight, you guys. And it's kind of early yet, so we don't have to really get into a whole lot of deep conversation. We can just kind of dive right into the stillness and work on letting go and opening up to whatever wants to come through in that stillness. So, hey Ryan, good to see you, man.
Hey, good to
Ryan,
see you guys too. Thanks.
What's up, Ryan?
What's
yeah,
Yeah,
happening? I made it.
I'm
Got
I'm
off
good
in
with
time.
30 oh, sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I got off in time today. Glad to join you
Yeah,
guys.
nice, man. Good to have you here. I'm good with 30 minutes. Is everyone else? Anyone have any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
yeah. Speaking of emptying out, a lot like there's chaos going on. There's a lot of chaos in a lot of people's lives and a lot of things and work and um, just stuff. So kind of
Mhm.
creating this space that's uh, that's supported with other people is really an amazing opportunity to kind of just experience emptiness and letting go and making space uh, for where you might be consumed, through the week or the day or the work or the tasks or the frustrations. Make space to be filled up with the light and the good stuff and whatever you're here to create. So if everybody wants to just start taking a couple deep breaths together, find a relaxing spot, comfortable place, close your eyes. You can keep them open if you like, but closing them might help. And just start to become aware of your breath as it enters your nose or your mouth and fills your lungs. And then aware of the release as you let it out. Just kind of breathing at your own pace, bringing your awareness into the present moment, into the breath. remembering that the thoughts are ours, and there's no need to get frustrated with the thoughts or chase them down. It's good just to notice them and let them pass on by, like leaves floating by in a river. I heard Ram Dass say this, and he said, you don't really focus in on the leaf. You notice it, and then you just kind of let it float on by down the river. So if we do that with our thoughts and we just bring our awareness back to our breath, the in and the out of the breath. Notice when you pull it deep down into your stomach and then let it rise and fill your lungs. And then on the exhale, just letting the thoughts and the frustrations and the aches and pains and anything that's not serving you any longer, just letting those things go. And breathing in the love and the gratitude that's filled in this space. All these beautiful souls coming together and creating a time and space to be present with each other. Just breathing in that gratitude and the love that's here in everybody's heart. Now, as we just continue to breathe on our own, moving into a silent space, just remember to stay in the present moment. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And also remembering that it's okay if you can't clear your mind. right. Let's just slowly start coming back into your body. Start coming back into the space. Open your eyes. When you're ready, noticing how you feel. Noticing if you feel more at peace and more relaxed. Noticing if you're more empty. Perhaps you were. Well, it sent Aunt Nano straight sideways. Oh, there she is. Man. Anybody has any reflections, please feel free to share.
That was really nice. It's, just what I needed for sure. So appreciate everyone being here. Been pretty busy lately for those of you that don't know. So it was nice to have a long meditation session, just empty out, clear out. It's awesome. Just lots of gratitude. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I'm glad that was good for you, man. No, you've been just kind of living in a stressful kind of field with work
Hmm.
and stuff. So really glad that we have this space. It was that way for me over the past couple of weeks. I feel you. Just gratitude for having some good people to come and gather with and drop into that stillness,
Absolutely.
man. It's,
Absolutely.
it's reviving. It's I just had a totally new experience, and I want to process it some and gonna find the best way to share about it. Um, but yeah, just gratitude, man. Just amazing. Just the thoughts that were flying through my head that like were leaving. I was like letting go of, just cleared the way for a new experience. And I want to share more about that, but I'll maybe make a video and share it in the Meditation Monday group. Oh man, thank you guys.
Jacob, Jeff, I that couldn't have been 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes.
You were in the stillness, Pops.
Man, I went.
Well, there were different metaphors from the Bible that just kept coming to mind. If you don't mind, let me read this real short psalm that's only 3 verses long. It's Psalm 131, and it's David, King David, the guy that slew the giant, with his sling. He said, "O Lord, my heart is not lifted up, my eyes are not raised too high. I do not occupy myself with things too great and too marvelous for me, but I have calmed and quieted my soul like a weaned child with its mother. Like a weaned child is my soul within me. O Israel, hope in the Lord from this time forth and forevermore." So I'm thinking of this guy that was so bold that he slew giants and did all these incredible exploits, but he said he was like a weaned child sitting on his mother's lap. So evidently he was able to find the stillness as well, you know. And then I thought, well, Jesus told us to become like little children. It's another expression of that same metaphor of childlikeness. He also said to if we're weary and heavy laden, to come to him and he'll give us rest, to put our heads in his yoke and quit striving, but just get alongside him. And then I thought of the 23rd Psalm, where we're likened to sheep. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. So all those, oh, and then the last one that came to mind was the one where in Isaiah, God promises that when we're weary, those who trust in the Lord will mount up with wings like eagles. And you know, if you watch an eagle like Jacob did last weekend, they spend a lot of time with their wings out, not flapping, and they find a way to ride the currents. And it's not their own effort; it's something else. So I just thought I'd share all those little metaphors about stillness and ceasing striving and just quieting our souls. So thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you for
Mark.
sharing.
I just wanted to thank you guys for holding this space, because I can affirm what was said at the beginning about the group intention and the gathering of beautiful souls being it's a felt reality for me. So I guess, I mean, it's real for me. And I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks. Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Avery.
Something about it. Something about just
Mhm.
coming together and not saying a word. Something I've been noticing and experiencing a lot with Brian. The further that I go, I guess, on this spiritual awakening, this spiritual journey, really the less that needs to be said, uh, and the more the more there is in silence, even amongst ourselves. There's just, I mean, the yeah, the love, the peace that surpasseth all understanding, that which there are no words for. So yeah, I really appreciate the silence and the stillness with you guys. Um, I'm ready for the week now. Just spread the wings like the eagle, right, Mark? Just ride it. I don't even have to flap. I don't have to. The seagulls are, well, the seagulls, they hit that breeze sometimes a lot
Yeah.
too. But some of the birds, are flapping and flapping, and oh man, just open them up.
Mhm.
Let it take you. It's there. It's available. Oh, hello, sweet pup. She's there. She knows.
Oh,
She's
Shelby,
there.
sweet Shelby. Shelby knows.
Yep.
She was actually barking about something during the meditation, and like it didn't bother me, because I was like, no, my dog is totally present. Like she is one with the reality of what's going on, and like that's what's going on, and it didn't bother me. It was kind of funny.
Great. Well, wishing everybody a beautiful, blessed week. Spread
Yep.
those wings and soar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Love
you
you
all for
guys.
being here.
Thank you guys very much. Much love.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for holding the
Peace.
space,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you, Arnie.
good to see everybody.
Have a good night.
Good to see you,
Yes, it
Aunt Nanner.
was.
Bye
Big
bye.
love.
Love you
Bye.
guys.